It's November 20th, 2021. Lou was hanging some of the paintings for some of the memorabilia for Nucci when I left. I had made a video about it, about my, I don't know what to do about it. I go out for my walk, I come back, and there's, first of all, on the street, there's a there's a woman speaking to some man, something, and they mention the word psychosomatic, which for me, soma, S-O-M-A, which is a muscle relaxant, comes to mind when humans say that. Now, I come back, and I had had an argument with my son before I left that he took up 3 walls, and my work on dark matter, the blind that I'm in while things are working around me in schematic and in pattern, that I work through and off of in shrine and meditation and whatever it is that I do in deep, quiet thought during the week when he's at school. He wanted to rearrange it. I said, no. I walk out, I go for my walk. Linda comes in, puts her 2 cents in. I own this house. And I said, I made him. He wants 3 walls. I'm telling him he must respect me, and I'm taking the 1 wall. That's it. Like, shut the fuck up and get out of here, lady. Like, trying to stand between me and my kids. I really fucking hate humans. Then, I hate the message the human keeps getting. Then, I go out, and this fucking bitch who, like, gets in these, like, fits of, like, she's, like, gotta clean, and she's got, I mean, like, she just gets it in her brain. She's gotta clean. She's gotta take things down. She's the type of woman, here's this, for people who have precious artwork and collections, who takes a bottle of Windex, goes into somebody else's favorite collection room without permission, and will just spray Windex directly on the glass and let it sit and run into the nook at the track at the bottom, which might damage the inside collector's edition. And then she'll get the paper towel and come back and start scrubbing it really hard, like she's trying to take a layer of the glass off. That's the kind of woman she is. Just so we're on, like, clear connection with the right audience for why I am so fucking angry. So now, I come home, and my son's sitting there. My papers are still on the wall, the least important part of the entire project. But all of the in pattern colored sticky notes he removes and makes a pile, and he's sitting on the edge of the bed. And he's like, all right, Mom, I'm just letting you know I took this back over. Are you, like, the amount of rage, I had to walk away. I'm not going to take it out on him. I know that he's prompted by the mental disease that I came from before I got here. That I'm trying to sidestep, as in, it is not my mental disease that came before me, and I don't want it pushed up on my kids. So now I have to go back. My entire life work, yet again, my rubrics and my lexicon is totally damaged. So this entire section he took down, and this is where he's got his all here, all here. I'm like, just leave the corner. I just need the corner so I could sit here and I could do my panic notes safely. And I come back and totally disrespected once again, which is what gets my temper up, was when my intelligence is insulted by the dumb, fucking, useless humans of whatever connection they're connecting to. I'm not allowed to speak to you. Please do not come anywhere near me. No, because you'll get me in trouble. Now I sit on the couch over here, and I turn the TV on, and there's a man by the name of Amen, A-M-E-N, which is a word they use in the Christian Bible. And he's talking about mental disease. They've done like thousands of brain scans. Now, I am not touting or promoting this man. However, the message has now changed for what the humans are speaking of. He's done brain scans. He knows the mind and the brain work and interact a little differently than originally thought before medicine was so advanced and the vocabulary expanded.
Despite the escalating use of psychiatric medications, yet we are on the threshold of a new revolution that will change mental health care forever. Based on our brain imaging work at Amen Clinics with over 160,000 scans on patients from 120 countries, we've learned that most psychiatric illnesses are not mental health issues at all, but rather they are brain health issues that steal your mind. This one idea changes everything. Get your brain right.
That is the only ounce of truth that he had. I watched several minutes of this. But it's such a minute point, but it is so poignant in the use of the language and how they construct this concept and how they're pushing it upon the public. Because there's been so many, I don't know, I'm not a psychiatric hospital worker. I don't have need to know people that need to be sedated. I don't even want to go into that realm of human possibility. I want to think of you all as functioning, working pieces of society and just move on through to wherever I need to be with the least amount of quantum entanglement. So now here's some of his brain scans. But this is the type of disorder that occurs between the baby boomer generation that I inherited as parental units, being Lewis and Lynn, as their only child, no siblings. And I was isolated with until, so the only introduction was through their personal introduction to me, until I had the problem with the first child and then my body being scarred and then it just not getting investigated that I'm aware of. I was kept out of it and my life just steadily getting worse. But there's something called premeditated and then there's pre-scripted and then there's prevented. So first they scripted and they vented their concerns, their desires, their wants. And then between manifest destiny and manifestations, there was some manifesto. And it took my quantum string into this dangerous direction with whatever is going on in the great beyond and the outer sphere of Heliopolis and Heliosphere. If I'm traversing this Oort debris cloud by myself, it's the only way that I can explain it and put it in some kind of NASA perspective, NASA. Not that I'm touting, again, the organization. They've done absolutely nothing for me as far as inviting me in and keeping me safe. However, I don't know who and what that echelon of players are, so while I've been kept in isolation. Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.